Welcome back to Let's Play Phantasy Star, the end of Millennium. You're probably wondering why I'm here in Jut. Well, that's where we're starting off. Believe me, that's where we're starting off. Now, there's a big choice we can make, actually. We can either go to the air castle, or at this point we can also go to an optional dungeon. You know what? I'm feeling like going to an optional dungeon. Because there is a special weapon in this optional dungeon that is quite badass. So yeah, let's go to this optional dungeon. How to reach this optional dungeon? Yeah. How to reach this optional dungeon is very simple. What you must do is, well, use the ice digger. And let's start riding southwest. So how's everyone doing tonight? Hopefully, well, tomorrow's a big day in which, Sopa will be brought to the house, and hopefully we kick their asses and we win. Ouch. Ow. In that case, what I did earlier was I made a call to one of the leaders, and well, what I did was I told him my thoughts and left him a message. After putting it on Facebook and Twitter, Riga gains level, she learns Nades. Chaz gains a level and learns Nathu. Wonderful. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, that's exactly what I did. I just basically just made that call, representing the LP community, because yes, I for one do not want this to happen, because if that should happen, we're all screwed. So, that's the reason why I just said, no, I don't want it. I don't want that to happen to me, and I don't want that to happen to any of us who are in the community of LPs. I mean, those who are even doing playthroughs, we shouldn't be treated as criminals just because we're playing a video game after work or after a long, stupid hours, after dealing with people all day long. Why should we? That's far too close. Ah, yes, I am going the wrong way. Anyway, as I was saying, yeah, we shouldn't be treated as criminals just because we're playing games, we're uploading them, and therefore we treat our games just like anything else. We play them so you can enjoy whatever you guys ask for. Can't escape. So, in immortal words of a movie I remember watching, we lay it out so you can play it out. That's what we do. That's all we're doing. We're laying it out for you so you can play it out. So I remember going southwest. Now, if some people just can't find the time to actually watch my LPs, I made playlists just for that one reason. Just so that do not worry about if you can't watch them. And here we are where we're supposed to be. Before I was actually going on about LPs. Yeah, why I make playlists is for people who just can't seem to find the time to watch my LPs. And I apologize if they're quite long. I tend to make parts as long, well, I tend to make parts long enough for people to actually, sit there and just enjoy them. So we're here at the weapon plant. What on earth is this place? This is a weapon plant Mother Brain constructed 1,000 years ago. And Mother Brain was the enemy of Phantasy Star 2, mind you. For long as it was an unnecessary facility, so all its functions were shut down. But it looks like it has been producing automatic weapons, according to orders from Quran for about half a year. So we'll be in trouble unless we shut this place down? No. When Zealand recovered, the production of weapons ceased. There should be no problem leaving this place as is. This is the optional dungeon, the weapon plant. And the reason why I'm going here is because of a few things that are hidden here. And for us to go here, we must realize we have enemies. Enemies that we tend to beat the living shite out of. Which mean nothing to Ren. For Ren is badass. And because Ren is badass, we'll be grinding for a lot of good experience here. As this being an optional dungeon, I wouldn't call it an optional dungeon per se. I'm doing it just because as coverage you really need to know that you can grind here before you head off to Air Castle. Actually, I recommend that if you are under level 35, come here. I mean, I rather come here, grind for a few levels at least, go into Air Castle at least around level 33 or so. God, I love that. Flash me, will you? Rune gains level. Anila's Nagra, which is possibly the strongest in his Gra spells. Since we're changing polarity here, it's good that I am changing polarity. And now let's use that Nagra spell that... Oh, yes. I love Nagra. Nagra is your best friend. What you want to do here is you want to make sure you change the polarity of the conveyor belts. Like if you couldn't go up, just hit that switch and you can go up. Now I'm further checking everything because I want to make sure that here you can get the good stuff. At least for Ren anyway, because this is what you will find for Ren. You will find his greatest skill, his greatest battle skill here in the weapon plant. So it's good to grind here if you're really stupidly low on levels. Because this area will pump you up. In here we find there are things in here that I have no clue as to what they are. This is the Burst Rock unit. It is a long-range, semi-automatic weapon that fires heat energy bursts. It is compatible with my electronics. I shall install it immediately. Device installation complete. Burst Rock is ready for use. Burst Rock, aka Burst Rocket, is basically one of those attacks that just says, if you use it, use it. But for the most part, yeah. I'd say if you have to use it, then you know you have to use it. And Ren gains level. But yes, like I said, Burst Rock is one of those oh shit kind of, yeah, it's like that. It's basically one of those oh shit you're screwed kind of skills. Now, I thought about this, but if you really look at Kyra, she kind of looked like the daughter of Rune and Alice. Really. I'm not surprised if there would be his daughter. Or their daughter, rather. Sweepers! Lightning, really. You sweepers. Why'd you do that is beyond me. Because you will get hurt in the process for doing so. Worst case scenario, I would actually get my ass handed to by those robots. But I don't see myself doing that. Let's heal. Let's make sure we are still I'm running this base. Yeah, close enough. In here we find more enemies. Lesser enemies. Enemies that will instantly get pwned. Enemies that will not see the light of day after this. Really, guys, was that even necessary? Let's see. Why don't you use some gra? Use some gra. Will you stop hitting room? Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. In here. Well, I think we should heal room. That's what I think. Fully healed. Damn it, could you make us let you use the lift in peace? Sheesh. Laser cannon. Oh, how cute. Lightning. Oh, how cute. Rika gains a level. More points added to us. And as we are going down, 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 we're going to our next room. And in here, I believe, is the plasma launcher. Oh my goodness. Plasma launcher, yes. Now we only have 2 more items to get, and that is Ren's gear. So let's go back up. Let's see how powerful this plasma launcher really is. Holy shit! That is badass! And I hate that servant. Chaz gains level. Fundables, fundables, fundables. Let's see. Now's a good time to G-Sar. But yes, Kyra is an interesting character because she has slicers. Slashes. Boomerangs! And she knows how to use it. So yeah, that's why I'm actually going through this route. Just to get Ren's gear. And then perhaps we can move on to the next area. Namely, the dreaded Air Castle. Just for the case of elemental use, I'm keeping my other weapons. Well, except for Rika. I'm going to stock up on some goodies in which the world has never seen before. So far, we are over 27,000 Meseta. I want to get enough so I can... Hello! Elastic Air, Elastic Armor. And that's the last of the equipment here. I see we're leveling quite nicely. Well, let's equip Ren's gear like so. The last gear. And the last armor. And that right there, you can actually get an infinite supply of repair kits. Damn! Yeah, that's it. Just hit me. Hit me. That's right. You hit me. You hit me, you son of a bitch. Suck on that. Let me show you. You can get infinite repair kits if you so choose. So far I have 1, 2, 3, 4 repair kits. So I suppose I can, of course, Heenus myself out of here. In fact, why don't I do that? Let's Heenus ourselves out, and Yuka back to Tyler. Only reason why is because you want to go back to Tyler. Excuse me. I don't see the point in trying to over-level, which I don't really need to. And what we're going to do is heal. Like so. And save. Because we are a level stronger. And that is always a good thing. So when we do come back, because we will come back very shortly, what I'm going to do is grind a few more levels. Hopefully to something sneeze-worthy to the next dungeon, which is basically a throwback to the first game. So, with that, I'll see you in the next part of Let's Play Phantasy Star for the End of Millennium.